Alright. Settle down, class. Welcome to the second chapter of British history. Well, before we start, let's test your knowledge on the previous chapter. Can anyone tell me anything about King Henry of Two Tors' greatest achievements? Anyone? Really? Anyone? Great, Jordan.
He killed Julius Caesar?
That's close. Okay, Kabir.
Well, he united the Lancasters and the Yorks, ending the War of Roses, a war that had started with Edward III. You know, the Lancasters were descendants of Edward's third oldest son, and the Yorks the descendants of his fourth. It's all very interesting, really, but Julius Caesar has nothing to do with it. In fact, all Englishmen are descended from Goths. It's all very...
Alright, Kabir. That's quite enough, don't you think?
Oh, shut up!
Why don't you shut up?
Loser.
Anyway, moving on. I can tell that several of you are ready to move on. So, today we start out on our next subject, the British Empire. Now, some ungrateful people say that the British Empire hurt the world. I cannot stress enough that this is wrong. Wrong. As our Prime Minister has stated, this empire is something to be greatly proud of. What is it now, Kabir?
Well, you said that the British Empire was a good achievement?
And what's wrong with that?
Well,
what?
Well, it wasn't. It hurt and enslaved people and destroyed millions of lives.
And what in the blazes makes you think that?
Of course it did, Professor. The Empire was racist. Even Winston Churchill was. He said that whites were a superior race, that the sufferings of Native Americans and Africans were justified because a better race took their place. And he did force India to pay rice as taxes when Bengal was under a massive famine. And 2 million people died.
And what did Churchill have to do with that?
Well, sir, he inflicted the taxes, and it killed 2 million people. Does that not qualify as racist? As a mass genocide?
Listen here, you. We should be bloomin' proud of the British Empire. Do you know how much we accomplished? Do you know how much we helped you?
I'm sorry, sir. Do you know how much you hurt us? Do you know how many Africans you sold into slavery? Do you know how many trillions of pounds you sold from India? Yeah, trillions. 34 trillion to be exact. 45 trillion if any of you here prefer dollars. Do you know that your queen was a stolen jewel on her crown?
That's enough, Kabir. Out.
Well, laddie, what are you doing out there? Aren't you supposed to be in a class?
Well, yeah.
Then what are you waiting for? Go back.
Professor Rickman kicked me out.
Why did he kick you out, laddie?
Well, I called the British Empire out for what it is.
Ah, typical Rickman. Huge supporter of the Empire, that bloke. You know, I was hurt by the Empire as well. Well, you know, if you're no happier, you could always go to America.
Go to America? How? The America Project. Do you want to go to America, the land of the free and the home of the brave? Well, one lucky student will get to leave glorious London for a year as an exchange student in America? Blimey, how do I apply?
You'll have to ask the headmaster, laddie.
Wonder why she's here.
Kabir, thought I'd see you here.
Professor Rickman, ma'am?
Yes. I've had quite enough of you, Kabir. Said all kinds of rubbish about the Queen, causing trouble all over the school. I mean, really, Kabir, what makes you bite that hand that feeds you?
Well, ma'am.
That was rhetorical, Kabir.
I can take your leave, ma'am. You see, I
was here first. Billy, no, minds I
want to go to America. Wait. You want to go to America?
You want to go to America?
So, what did you come here for? You have to go through the process like everyone else. Like the essay, take the test.
A twin. Like writing essays? What about question 5?
Well,
On a call, are we, Miss Jordan?
Yes, Professor.
Well, you can take the earpiece out and continue. Detention, Kabir. Maybe you'll think twice before insulting the great Winston Churchill.
Well, well, well. It has been a tight race, but the one who gets into the program is Jordan!
Ha! Well, well done, Jordan.
I'll see you when I come back from America, Prat.
not so fast, laddies. That's not fair. Look, this is Kabir's essay. Someone switched Kabir's name with Jordan's.
That's my bad. I, misplaced it.
That changes a lot. That is the most well-written essay here.
Still, Kabir got the most important question on the test wrong. Question, write 2 paragraphs explaining how the founders were the faces of democracy. His answer praised the fathers, but said they had flaws, colonizing, slave owning, and that rubbish.
Well, that's true.
No words from you, idiot boy.
How dare you talk to a student like that?
How dare you talk to me like that, servant?
Who are you calling a servant?
Enough! Professor Rickman, caretaker, enough! Even though Kabir got that question wrong, that still puts him 1 point ahead of Jordan. She got every question after 5 wrong. Sorry, Jordan, but it appears that Kabir will be attending this year's America project.
I'm going to America.
I would advise you to leave, laddie.
Fine. You can keep your America. My father will hear about this.